What's up, guys? Loogie here. Like, I know it's been a while. It's been months. Okay, since I've been here, I've been asked, when are you gonna make a new video? And I've always been like, in a second. Like, it's been months. Okay, and the reason is really I've been focusing on my faith journey. Because I'm Christian, and I've been focused on my faith journey, and I've been like reading the Bible and stuff, and I've been learning a lot, and in that learning, I was like, I should share that with my freaking subscribers. So I'm gonna change the whole channel. It's all gonna be Bible reading and stuff like that. I think, yeah. So I was actually inspired by some of my friends on the Prophet podcast. Shout out, and to just do this and like spread the word. Spread the message. That I mastered Jesus. Because Christian and feel as if I should do that, follow Jesus' way and spread His word. And so yeah, that's what the channel's gonna be about. And I just encourage you to keep watching. I know it's not like Minecraft or nothing, but like it's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna try and keep it interesting. Try and keep it good. So but today I'm gonna be reading something that I like found interesting. In the Bible, and I'm gonna be telling like a story. And let's just get into it, okay? So I'll be reading from Daniel chapter 3 here, and this story is about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Okay, so there's this dude, King Nebuchadnezzar. Okay, he rules over the city, right? And it's a big city. There's a lot of people, but there's three dudes that really stick out, right? They're Jews, and they're like really faithful to their God. Okay, but King Nebuchadnezzar, he builds this huge gold statue of himself. Okay, and he's telling like all the people in the city, y'all gotta bow down to this statue when the drums get beat or whatever. And Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they don't like that. Okay, because like one of the Ten Commandments is do not commit adult. What am I talking about? Um, do not serve idols. Okay, and bowing down to that statue would be an idol, so they can't do that. And the drums get beat. And that means they have to bow down to the statue. And but they don't, right? Because that would be serving an idol. They're not going to do that. So they just stand there and while everyone else bowed down. And King Nebuchadnezzar, he like finds out about this, and he's like, why didn't y'all bow down? And they tell him like, can't serve an idol, man. It's against our religion. He's like, well, y'all gonna have to bow down, or I'm gonna throw y'all in a furnace. Okay, I'll give y'all a second chance though, cause like I like you guys. And but they don't care. They don't care. They're like, we don't care if you throw us in a furnace, because our God will either save us or, I mean, either way, it's better than bowing down to you. He does not like that. Okay, so he makes this furnace like 7 times hotter, right? And the guards, they get him and they throw him in the furnace, and the guards who actually throw him in die. Okay, it's pretty crazy. That's how hot it was. All right, but like here, what I'm about to read from. All right, they're in the furnace. Keep in mind, they should be dying. But let me read it. Let me read it. So this is Daniel chapter 3:24. Then King Nebuchadnezzar leaped to his feet in amazement and asked his advisors, "Weren't there 3 men we tied up and threw into the fire?" They replied, "Certainly, your majesty." Look, I see 4 men walking around in the fire, unbound and unharmed, and the fourth looks like a son of the gods. Okay. Nebuchadnezzar then approached the opening blazing furnace and shouted, "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, servants of the Most High God, come out, come out." So Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came out of the fire, and the satraps, prefects, governors, and royal advisers crowded around them. They saw that the fire had not harmed their bodies, nor was a hair on their heads singed. Their robes were not scorched, and there was no smell of fire on them. Okay? But what I really want to look at is verse 25. Okay? It says, where'd it go? He said, "Look, I see 4 men walking around the fire, unbound and unharmed, and the fourth looks like a son of the gods." So there were 4 men in the fire, okay? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, someone else, who looked like a son of the gods, okay? Now I don't know about you, but there's some guy in the Bible, New Testament though, and he he calls himself the Son of God. Huh. And this guy looks like a son of the wait a minute. you know? No, but I do truly believe that that was Jesus in the fire with them and that he protected them, for being burned. And that's just like a crazy story. Like, if you look at that, that's just crazy. And that was the Old Testament. Like, think about the person writing this, you know? Why would they, like, specifically include the detail that he looked like a son of the gods? Okay? Because God obviously, like, inspired that person to say those things and write those things. Okay? Like, God's plan is just, like, so perfect and thousands of years, like, because God exists out of time, right? So, like, a day is like 1,000 years to him, like 1,000 years is like a day. So like this was written obviously way before Jesus came, okay? And when Jesus called himself the Son of God, you can look back to the Old Testament and see this Son of the Gods in the fire. That was Jesus. That was Jesus in the fire. Isn't that crazy? You know, this is Old Testament, thousands of years. Isn't that crazy? I mean, that's just crazy to me. And there's a lot of just like crazy things in the Bible. You just gotta read and like find out. You just gotta read the Bible. Like that's what I'm trying to get y'all. And like you just gotta read the Bible and like you see these things and you learn these things and like and if you're not Christian, I would advise you to read the Gospels to find out who Jesus was and like, and you might be like, oh, well, there's no way a dude raised from the dead, but I mean, there's a good bit of evidence that said he did. Okay, I mean, there's like 500 people that said he did. It's a lot of people. Okay, that's like my whole grade at school was like 500 people probably, and like that's what I'm saying. Like, this dude rose from the dead. I mean, that's a good bit of people. And like the disciples died for their belief. Like, why would someone die for a lie? Like, that don't make any sense. Like that they knew. So yeah, I just advise y'all. If you're not Christian, read the Gospels. If you are Christian, also read the Gospels. Just read the Bible, and yeah. And for the rest of like these videos coming out, they're probably just gonna be me talking about like the Bible, random stories I find, and tell y'all about, and like just stuff like that. Stuff that I want y'all to hear and like that I find interesting. I mean, y'all don't have to like, watch it or like know that, but like it's good. It's good. I mean, I think it's good. I think it's good to listen to and good to watch and like, yeah. So this is Loogie signing off. Okay. Um, pray for your enemies and later.